Welcome back to RimWorld. JC here, and last time we got prisoners. Ah! We're keeping one because I just want to cycle her through to get some standard cores. Got a high core. We are also gestating a Goliath. It's one of the ones I wanted. There is a new one of the alpha mechs that I've decided to wait for the shield bubble, because not only does it have a shield bubble, which is more powerful than the one I was going to do, which is the base game version, but actually the Centurion, whatever, yeah, which had a point defense bulb, which is basically a small turret. This thing, nah, it's just got a super heavy charge blaster. On top of having a bigger shield that recharges faster. All for the low price of hyperlinkage chip, which is a tier 4 chip. Which we have to summon at some point. Ooh. Slot that in there. Don't question how they get to it. It's a linkable. Nobody really cares. Nobody really cares how you get to the cabinet. You just get to the cabinet. Maybe it's raised up above the other one. You just sort of just pull it out. It doesn't matter. Seeing as we can't stack them physically on top of each other. How are the batteries doing? The new ones are still not charged, but the old ones are charging. We've got a lot of spare wattage, so we'll speed this bad boy up. We're getting through the packs. Even though I just brought up a whole load more. The mining. Meanwhile, the mining. He's getting there. Yeah, there are more components on the floor. There's always components on the floor down here. We go back for him. No! Lost opportunity. Going to carry on travelling all the way up here. Then decide what the nearest one is. Probably these ones over here. Dig these out and then work his way through all of this. And then he's finished. Well, until I give him the next designation, of course. Then that'll be the entire map finished. Dug out. Entire map Sworth underground dug out. You'd think that it'd make this layer unstable, but well, in reality it would. Well, actually it depends. These are very small tunnels. Those rock pillars will be enough to hold it up. That some of these might be problematic for above, but depends on how far down you are. This is currently, what are you currently at? Old layer, depth 10 meters. 10 meters down. Not very deep. Ah, yes of course, we brewing again. Because the beer was running low. All 58 of it. was wondering why I wasn't harvesting them all. It was being a bit weird about it. I'm just going to not allow them to do anything on there, and I want to cut the plant so it's not actually doing anything, it's just sitting there. Yes, it consumes power, but I don't really care. We really don't need more resources from coming in. Got what we wanted. We're happy about it. Yes, that is 5, 10, 15. Well, you're fully healed, are you? Oh, you've still got scanning sickness. Why are you angry? Scanning sickness. Cramped interior. 8 nutrient paste meal. Awful cell. Uncovered. Well, that's because your clothes burnt off. Yeah. That just happened. The local murder population are murdering each other. Who would have thunk it? Try anything and this lot will turn you into horrible bits. You know what? I'll leave that out there for them. The annoying thing is, scanning sickness lasts for a rather long time. I've actually got one of every single core now. Oh, it actually matters very much. I expand the cleaning. I wondered why. I hadn't expanded the cleaning zone, that's why there was some dirt on the floor there. How long till Matey Boy's finished? A very long time. I don't know why I keep checking it. He'll let me know when he's ready. I want to fully recharge all of this before I commence with my final thing. Which should be biotech. There. Uranium advanced components. It's very expensive. Please place that thing there. Get that built, and then I can summon that boss when I feel like it. Hey, at least you didn't eat without a table. Or does that count as eating without a table? Because that would be really silly. No. This guy takes forever to build anything. What are you building? Advanced components. Of course you are. As you should. Oh, the science cabinet. What do I want after that? Oh dear. I don't know. Let's have as a scan. That requires... tech print. That would be nice to get eventually, but I just don't have the tech prints. Molecular analysis. If I could, that would allow me to build all of the ancient stuff. All of it. Including the vault walls. A lot of things are actually just behind tech prints. Might as well. A raider mech would be interesting. Starts doing some of this factory stuff down here. Right, well, I've given him a bit more research to do when he's not doing anything else. Once I've got the science cabinet, then I'll start work on this stuff again. I did remember that we actually bought the shields and then never actually researched it because I wanted him to do actual research. Well, once he's finished with the actual research, then he can get on with researching power shields. And then, oh yeah. And these front lines can withstand an absolute battering. Not the tier 1 or 4 main shots, mind you. Yeah, they're still ridiculously silly. I'm very much dreading doing that because it could just blow a hole clean through us. Could. You could do that. Which would be very disappointing. We've got no veterans. Yeah, there's no veterans here other than point defense. I suppose it's alright. Has your sickness finished? I am sick. No. No is the answer to your question. Like, no. No, it hasn't finished. Steel. There. It isn't quite wide enough. Doesn't look right. It's just like this little trail there. It's like, at least make it a bit wider. See how much faster he is? There you go. Decent pathway out. Like this one is a decent pathway out. What? Oh dear. No colonists! Not allowed. Them's the rules. Please tell me, Jesus, finally, put the person in. Prioritize putting this person to their doom. Now go back to your research. Finally, we don't have a drain on our resources. And my sanity. It's It's mostly because I have to remember that they're actually there. I did actually, in the test one, capture someone and then completely forgot about them. Lifter, thank you. Lifterbot just comes along and just goes, yeah, don't mind me. Just removing the evidence. Nothing happened. Magic, that. Oh no. Checked. That's an auto join. Now, if that was they'll land with paralytic abasia and you decline them, then they drop down as hostile. Then fair game for prison. Basically, they can't join this bar. How's he done? Oh, he's just wandering around aimlessly. Well, we can't have our mining bot wandering around aimlessly now, can we? Now, I know that's far too far, so it should be about there. Ah, okay, it's just one down from there. Sorted, that's it. That's the last of the mining left to do. Then this is finished. Now I can basically pack it up, pull everything up, close this down, and basically just ignore it for the rest of all time. Because as great as an idea as it is, it's not that helpful. Yay! Science cabinet's now finished. We're now on to the Tesla coils. But we're not. You. Energy shields. Start project. Once I'd seen it, it was always going to bug me. Oh, would you believe it? We've struck compacted machinery. Please remind me why are you doing that research over the other stuff? By any chance? Sir? Like my energy shields. Just gonna do that and force the issue. We've struck yet more compacted machinery. Yay! This is why I hate you. Less I hate that and more I hate this. Because the amount of steel we got out of here was next to none. Enough components to, You can sink a spaceship. Steel? Nah. Oh, we're actually short on that again now. Well, if we start running low, I'll have to just bring him back up. Halfway through. Hey, there we go. That's the research I wanted you to do. Lovely. There are other freebies I can do, but the amount of things that are in here that cost money, they're not that expensive, you know, just the ability to launch nukes. Easy, right? It's just nukes. Cheap. Hideously expensive. Hideously overpowered. Oh yeah, don't use that if you actually want remains. Nor if you want your PPCs to have any form of power, any long term. This thing eats power. It also shoots out a long stream of explosions, so swings and roundabouts. It's a freebie, 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 freebie. That's expensive, but needed. It will be needed. I think it requires the same chips as this. Which, you know, is an annoyance, but if I can research it before this is ever even needed, then it's like, okay. I could very well go through this entire playthrough not needing to process a single one of those. A mad boom loop. An explosion now. And on cue, there was an explosion. Thank you very much. Foggy rain. Is it on fire? Will it burn? Yes, it is burning. Good. Please don't put that fire out. Nope, it can't put the fire out. There you go. Cleaned itself up. I do enjoy it when they clean themselves up. Oh, I never built a science cabinet. That's because it's very expensive. That's why I never built it. Well, we left the space for it, so put it all there. Thank you very much. You have to weave through the corridor. Does that actually give you any cover? 40% cover efficiency. I mean, if we ever get into a corridor shooter, well, we've got some cover. Then again, you could just hide behind the wall and peek around and shoot. But if it gets to that point, we're dead. So this point here fails, we've fudged. Simple as. Things have gone horribly, horribly wrong. And Chipmonk may wake up in a horrible nightmare. Yeah, I've done that before as well. Ooh, look. They're all fully charged, finally. Fully charged. Yes. Can we Research. Faster. Wild man wanders in. Oh well, never mind. We all know what's going to happen with the wild man when the next murderous mechanoid comes along. They'll go after them. 2 days per cycle. He's got another like 3 days left before we get our Goliath. Before we get our new boy. Ooh, I don't really have any space for this. I should really like hollow out some space down here for them or something. Or maybe like a little holding room. Just off of here, like opposite there. Ooh, step complete. That's just a steel door, so that opens relatively quickly. Well, that's a Voltal. That opens really slowly. Yeah. I didn't want to compromise our security. Funnily enough. Strange that. The whole thing about Vault, didn't want to particularly compromise the security, even just for faster opening doors. The fact that it's 10,000, the chances that they batter through both of those doors without losing the will to live and have a sneaky person like just standing behind there, healing it up faster than they can do damage to it. I mean, we've demonstrated that's the ability by doing that here. These have got 900. Just standing there, just repairing it as they batter on it. It's like, why is this not working? It's because they're repairing it from the other side. Curse them. How's the mines doing? Oh, you gave up with that bit and you tried another chunk, did you? Oh, it's probably a recharge. Oh look, another manhunter pack. And the recharger is actually full. Well, Chipmonk, you don't need to do anything about this one. What is this? It's... oh, a whole bunch of Derek Lodges. Oh dear. The happiest boy ever when you look at his face. When you look head on, happiest boys ever. Side on? Yeah, this is just murder. Not that my turrets care. Meanwhile, where's my lifter? Lifter. I need to find you, man. There is the lifter. You're hauling rice to. Good. Come with me. Over here. Going down. Oh, defenses have started. Up him down. Yeah, none of them are dead yet. They're tanky boys. They are also flammable. We'll come back to that. That was enough to take that one down. And another one down. Oh. Oh, vaporize that one. can happen to the Teslas. I didn't know that. I was unaware that that could happen. The Teslas can do that as well as the lasers. I suppose anything that causes burn damage. As you can see, these were taken down by burns. Good to know. Good news, everybody. As long as it does burn damage, you can have your skin and your skin and muscles and all the meaty parts vaporized down to your bone in an instant. Are you happy about that, sir? Oh, didn't think you was. Meanwhile, how is the lifter doing? Are you done yet? Still gathering. I don't think we need any more components, thank you. Please come back here. Head on up. Thank you very much. Right, on that note. How are we doing with this research? We are getting there. It is a big piece of research, but once it's done, we have shields. Just going to point that out there. We'll have shields. Next time, we get our little friend here. We've got 2 days, 1 hour until our friend comes out and I get to see whether it is working or not. Should have thought about that one beforehand. Never mind. So yes, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC.